back on the 05 STI. The top mount intercooler is off. Everything's out of the way. It's all right there on the ground. Radiator fan has been replaced. Top mount intercooler is over there chilling while we put the new intake in. Well, the intake in, which is right there. Actually, it's right there. And while we put the new pitch stop mount in, which is right there, so we can do all that stuff. My pitch stop mount thankfully isn't broken, neither is the mounts for it, but she's real loosey-goosey in there. So if you look at the rubber bushings, right there, she's got a lot of play in her. So I'm gonna replace that while I'm in here because it's all exposed. Yeah, everything else looks great. Everything else looks like it's in really good shape. No rust at all. The car, like I said, has 240,000 miles on it. I know it doesn't look that, but it does. It's got 240,000 miles on the clock. I bought it with 216,000 miles. Previous owner bought it from the guy who originally bought it, so I'm only the third owner of this car. And the guy that I bought it from put all 200,000 miles on it. So he did all of the maintenance. The motor's been out twice. The head gaskets were done at 104,000 miles and at 206,000 miles. Not because they had blown, but he had just had them done to have them done at their 100,000 mile intervals. Yeah, car's really clean. It was the one I was sitting in my original video, my first video. So I'm just going to keep uploading as I can. Project Winter Beater is currently in the garage, and I will update you with that as I work on it. Yeah, that's just a quick update on the 05 and what I'm doing to it. I am going to Wicked Big in it. I am stopping at Kinetic Motorworks. We are putting in TGV deletes, ID 10,000 or 1050X injectors, and a few other small things. I know turbo is going to be limited on this car for power. The goal isn't to make a ton of power. I've also got a Deeshworks 350 LPH fuel pump that's going in this car, and then we're going down the day before Wicked Big, and then we're stopping in Kinetic, putting all that stuff in. They're gonna give me a good road. They're gonna road tune it there, and then we're gonna be driving straight to Stafford Motor Springs in Connecticut. The goal isn't to make a ton of power. The goal is to get it ready for the sorry about the sounds of the street. There isn't really much I can do about it. I'm just kind of out here filming on my phone. Anyway, when the fuel pump goes in, everything else goes in. The 1050X injectors go in, and everything. Next is I'm getting a Delicious Tuning flex fuel kit to go in the car, so I can run E85 on the car. And then after that, it will be piecing together all the small stuff, going full AN line with the flex fuel kit after it's done and tuned and everything, and I will be able to basically just build the motor that's out back, and then I'll be able to build that motor, get it closed decked by out front, and then the goal after that is to make 600 wheel-ish horsepower reliably on a small tune with a big turbo and I'm going to be compounding the car. So still got some R&D to do. I have some friends that are mechanical engineers, and we're just trying to get through the 180-degree bend that we're trying to kind of R&D around right now. So the goal might be to be rotating the entire stock turbo on its side 90 degrees and running it that way, and running them both 90 degrees in parallel to stop that 90-degree bend and turn that 180-degree bend into a 90-degree bend, but we don't know yet. So that's kind of where we're at with that. But that's like the longevity line. The goal The goal though right now is to just get the 1050s in it, get the flex fuel kit in it, get it tuned by Kinetic on E85, make maybe 350, 360, drive it till winter, start pulling it apart, pull the motor out of it, pull this motor out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe build it and sell it, build it, I don't know, put it in someone's car as like a gift. I don't know. Like I said, that motor has 240,000 miles on it, so it's gonna need a rebuild. The one out back only has 60,000 miles on it. I pulled that motor out of a car that only had 88,000 miles on it. It's already got a fully built bottom end. It just needs to be rebalanced. The short block needs to be rebuilt. It needs to be sleeved, and it should be good. It should be good to make 700 or 800 from the crank. So ARP head studs, I have those. I have some other stuff that's going to go in it as well. I've also looked into putting methanol on the trigger on top of it, just to run methanol on top of E85, just because. So that's the goal. That's the premise of what I'm doing and the time span I want to do it in. So the goal is to get it to a point where I can get it tuned by Kinetic. Get it tuned by Kinetic, get it built, make reliable power for the rest of summer. Make reliable power for the rest of summer, and then start taking this apart in the wintertime and start really building it from there. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Comments. If any of you R&D guys know a way to get around the 180-degree bend, let me know. I'm out here looking for ideas, looking for something different and new to do. So hence the compound turbo setup. So if you guys got any comments, let me know.